So I saw like a post on Quora just now asking what is a only in Japan moment. Man, let me tell you something. I had to go to the office the other day. Generally, I work from home, but for some reason, my coworkers wanted to see me so that we could watch an online meeting together. Let me stop being so cynical, if that's the word, because I know they just want to see me. Some people just want to get out the house every once in a while, have a change of pace. But let me tell you something. I missed my first train to the city because of this. Look at all these people getting on this train in the morning. And people got the nerve to ask me, you work from home? Don't you get tired of working from home? The answer is absolutely not. What is there to get tired of? You know, sure, I get to see the sunrise and it's beautiful, but let me tell you something. I ain't gotta wait in the freezing cold for my train to come or the sweltering heat in the summertime for my train to come. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta spend an hour and a half just to get to the office and an hour and a half to get back home. Total 3 hours a day just moving from my house to the office, from the office to my house. You know, I ain't gotta get home and then put my son in the bath immediately and then have dinner, not even spend time with my son. I don't even see how it's possible for me to spend time with my son if I was going to the office. You know what I'm saying? He wakes up about at 8 a.m. and then he goes to bed around 8 a.m. If it's taking me like an hour and a half to get from the office to my house, I get home earliest 7:30. And then I give my son a bath. And then that's it. Like, I'm only giving my son a bath every day. Sure, we have weekends, but, you know, I need time to rest. So, yeah, guys, oh, gosh. That's one thing about Japan is that people really just accept those long commuting hours. When I was a manager at my previous company, you know, I would have one-on-ones with my team. And I think one dude from his house to the office was 2.5 hours. And he would go to the office every single day, totaling 5 hours on the train every single day. I'm like, oh my goodness, I couldn't live that life. You know, people be asking me, don't you get tired of working from home? I'm like, don't try to make me think of the demerits of working from home. Sure, I know the demerits, you know. I gotta, you know, listen to maybe my son cry every once in a while. You know, I don't get to see people as much in person, but I have a good relationship with my wife, and my son is a really chill, good boy. He doesn't be making too much noise in the house. He makes the normal amount of kid noise, nothing excessive. It's wonderful. I don't gotta put on no suit. I ain't even gotta put on shoes. You know what I'm saying? I can work in my pajamas, do all that good stuff. But let me tell you guys, yeah, Japan, they should definitely think about letting more people work from home, because that train in the morning is no joke. It is crazy. And my wife, she was looking at the video that I took. She's like, if that was me, I would have got on that train. I'm like, well, you're from Osaka. You're from the city. I'm a country boy from Virginia. I don't be riding no subways. I don't be riding no trains. I looked at that train. I'm like, no, sir. And then let me tell you something else. When you get in the train, you gotta smell people's stank breath. You gotta be scrunched up against all types of people that you don't know. You gotta keep your hands up because you don't want to get arrested as a suspect in like what do they call it? A chikan hanzai. I'm gonna put the English version up there once I figure it out. But yeah, you just don't want to cause any trouble or smell anybody's breath or be late for work because the train stopped or the train got packed or whether this, that, and the third. Working from home, I feel like is better for everybody. And not only that, but the company doesn't even have to pay for me to go to the office. You know, companies be paying hundreds of dollars every single month just to get their employees to and from the office here in Japan. I feel like it'd be much more cost effective to just let people work from home here in Japan. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.